everybody, and welcome to the website and welcome to the course, Instant Instagram Profits. Now, if you're here, you're probably trying to make a little bit of money on the side. And the reason I made this course was it was really simple and really actionable. Now, you can think of it like this. This will be your short-term goal setting course. It's the thing that'll make you a little bit of money or enough money to get you in the cycle of making money. And what I mean by that is, once you make money, or once you do anything that's successful right in life, you do the other thing and you'll take more action, right? So once you take more action, you get richer, and then what you do is you take even more action and you get even richer, right? And I call that the cycle of the rich getting richer, and that's just what I call it. But you've seen it in life, you know, the more you do and the more you're successful at something, the more you try it and the more you happen to do it, and the better you get at it. So that's that. Secondly, like I said, it's so small in chunk size that I really feel like anybody can do it. Now, in the long term, you're going to want to develop your assets and develop your business to where it can absorb a punch or absorb a market move or a migration of population of people to a different thing, say new Facebook or Google Plus or something like that, right? So eventually you're going to want to do that. So you're going to want to set up for the long term too. But you can see this. Like I said, I created this because I know that it's simple and I know that it works. So you're going to make some money and there's not a lot of risk involved and very minimal investment if you choose to go that route. And if you want to do it for free, you can do it for free too. So that's why I created this course. Now, I'm giving this course to you for free in hopes to pretty much bribe you into liking me. So if you find value in this course, I hope you check out the rest of the website, which 90% of it is free, and there's a couple things that are members only, but I mean, you can pretty much learn exactly what you need to learn to make a lot of money online. Maybe not. Maybe you'll fail. Maybe you'll make no money, and if you don't take any action, of course you'll fail. So, like I said, I can't simply say that you're going to make a ton of money, but I've done it and it does work. So, like I said, I just want to get you started on this course, and that's why I created the course. Now, going into the next thing. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do has nothing to do with Instagram Profits course, but what I want you to do is write down a short-term goal and a long-term goal. So how much would you want to make in this first month of just doing this thing, okay? So this Instagram Profits. Extra money on the side, not your actual income, your work income or whatever. So how much would you want to make, okay? So if it's $10 a day, that's $300 a month, okay? So how much do you want to make extra? So just think about that though. $10 a day, $300 a month, that's a car payment. If you're doing, say, $30 a day, you get to $900. That could be a mortgage if you have a smaller house or you live in a pretty, where the real estate hasn't skyrocketed or whatever. So think of it like that. So write that down 1 month. Go ahead and do that now, okay? So do it. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do is to make a long-term goal. So how much money do you want to make in 1 year, and how much do you want to make in 5 years? And the reason for this is this. Realize that, I mean, there's been studies done that you are 1,000 times more likely to do something if you write it down. The simple act of writing it down makes it 1,000 times more likely for you to do that one action. It's insane. And even at a list of like 10 things, you will accomplish 8 of them by just writing them down without even checking back up on them or anything like that. So that's just basics. But look at it like this. And you know this internally and inherently. You'll know this when I give you this example. But if somebody were to bribe me, so like I like to drink soda, for example. So if somebody were to say, look, if you stop drinking soda, you will win a trip to Cleveland, Ohio, I will probably tell them no. I will say no thanks. I will just go ahead and drink soda, even though I know it's bad for me and I probably should quit anyways and get in shape and all that good stuff. I'll probably drink the soda. Now, on the contrary, in the inverse, let's talk about if I decide, if somebody were to tell me, like, look, you're gonna be bloody, you're gonna get no sleep, you'll probably get 3 hours of sleep a day for the whole next year, and you're gonna be bruised up, you're gonna get your feelings hurt, and you're gonna be in a lot of pain for the next year. But at the end of the year, with 100% certainty, you will be a millionaire. Which one do you think I'll take? And the answer is obvious, and you know this. Go be the millionaire. But you know, if we try to rationalize it out, you know, intellectually, we'll never get there. So I hope you just did the exercise that I asked you to do. If not, go ahead and pause and do that before you actually go into the Instagram Profits course, because these are the things that separates you from everybody else. And if you do this, then you're taking that one action. Realize this. When it comes to these courses, only 2% of the people who will do anything with information that's given to them. They start thinking it's hard and all this other stuff. And if you start to think something is hard, surely it will be hard. It's like raising kids. If you think that raising kids is all about changing the diapers and cutting the umbilical cord and being slimy and how much you're going to have to put up with them and the sound and the crying, you'll never have kids. But if you start to imagine like how much joy is in your life because of them, if you're going to cherish them and how much it's going to mean to you when they nurture you and you nurture them and that relationship you're going to build, then it makes it worth it. And it's the same thing for money. So make sure you visualize that. Make sure you put it down on paper. Another thing I want to add before you get moving is because, you know, the principles are really easy. The mechanics are very simple. It's just psychology that's going to break you through this. And I hate to preach to you like this, but I know that a bunch of you will just sit there and say, well, geez, it doesn't work. Well, you know what? Make sure you try it to tell me it didn't work. You know what I mean? So here's the key. You want to take those two-step action plan right now. You want to stop the video and go ahead and do that before you go into the next piece. A final statistic for you, if you're still on the fence about going ahead and doing your goals, like, well, geez, I'm not going to do that because I might actually succeed, so I'm not going to write it down on paper. Well, look, how about reading a book, right? Look at this figure, okay? And this one's going to shock a lot of you. So if you buy a book, right, what are the chances are you're going to actually read it into completion? Like, you've bought the book and you've bought it with your own money. The chances are of you reading it to completion for most people, now the whole of the population, of course, is people who don't fit into this, but 10%. Only 10% of the people who actually buy a book will read it to fruition. That's an amazing number. What that means is if you don't take action and do the things in your life that you want to manifest, including writing something down, as simple as that, you won't get to where you need to go. So like I said, the psychology is more important than the mechanics. The psychology is probably more than 75% of it. It's probably like 90%. But psychology is very important when it comes to making money. And financial literacy is going to be very important too. So that's another subject. And if you go to Start Here on the website, I go ahead and talk about that and how we are not financially literate and we're never taught that in school and all those things too. But I want you to check that out too if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you never read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, I would go ahead and check out that real quick video and then go ahead and read that book. But other than that, thanks for watching and thanks for checking out this course. Like I said, if you like it, go ahead and check out all the other stuff that I got on my site and tell me what you think and all that good stuff. So, all right, so do those 2 action steps, and I'll see you on the inside. And thanks.